Not sure how to get your Sacramento home ready to sell? I've got 7 DIY home updates that you can absolutely do, so stay tuned. I'm Susan Knows Sacramento, and I make sold happen for homeowners in Sacramento, California. Before I get started, make sure you grab my free Sacramento Seller's Guide. There's a link to it in the description below. What's the goal of these improvements? The number one goal is to help you sell your home faster and for more money. We also want buyers to be able to imagine themselves living in your home. We want buyers to be able to fall in love with your home and view it as a blank canvas where they can make it their own. How much should you spend on these improvements? We want to keep the costs to a minimum. So most of the ideas I'm going to give you are low or no cost. Number one is really simple. Replace all your burnt out light bulbs and also make sure that any light fixtures have the brightest bulbs possible in them. This is going to show your home to its best advantage in photos and when people are visiting. The other thing you want to do is update any dated light fixtures. Modern light fixtures that you can pick up at Home Depot don't really cost very much, but they can make a huge difference because it'll be one less thing that buyers feel like they have to replace when they move in. Number two, declutter. You want to take down any personal items like family photos. Buyers can get really distracted when they come through your space because they're interested in looking at who lives there and they want to find out what you look like. You want them to focus on your home and how beautiful it is. You also want to eliminate clutter from countertops and your kids' toys. A lot of that stuff you should just start packing up right now because you're going to move anyway. The next thing you want to do is fix anything that's broken. There's always little things that anybody has in their home that they don't take care of. You just kind of live with that loose doorknob or the paint scrapes on the wall. If there's anything broken, this is the time to fix it. You don't want buyers coming in and feeling like they're going to have to make repairs as soon as they move in. Number four is paint. You might have old paint in your house, or you might have paint that's chipped or scraped. Your kids might have run their trucks into the walls, and those things need to be covered up. The other thing you want to do is you want to make sure you're choosing neutral colors. You might have bright colors. That might be something that you like in your home. But when you're trying to sell your home, you want to appeal to as many buyers as possible. They're not very exciting, I know, but it's going to look clean and fresh. And with your bright lighting, everything's going to look so much better. Number five, consider a refresh. You might want to update your towels, update your bed linens, update throw pillows. One thing that I find really useful when getting a home ready to sell is choosing a color theme. So maybe your knickknacks will have that color and your throw pillows will also echo that color. And it helps people's eyes move around the room if they can see these little pops of color around the room. And when you're choosing towels and linens, you want to choose things that are simple without a lot of patterns. These are small things that you can do. They don't have to cost a lot. If you don't have the funds to purchase new linens or things like that, you don't have to, but make sure what you use is your best. You want to put out your best towels. You want to put out your nice comforter that's not full of dog hair or doesn't have a lot of snags in it. These things aren't going to show well, and make sure everything's really clean and fresh. Number six, you really want to get your home sparkling clean. This is easiest if you hire somebody to do a residential move-out cleaning, and they'll clean your home from top to bottom. But the areas that you really want to focus on are your windows and your appliances. You want your windows to be bright and cheerful so that they let the sun shine in and people can see how much light gets in your home. The other thing you want to do is make sure if you have tile, you want to get the grout cleaned. And professional cleaning is really easy. You can get it sealed at the same time and it will stay nice and neat. You also want to have your carpets professionally cleaned. And that's going to be another good way to make your space smell great and be more inviting. Number seven, you want to freshen your home up. So one thing that's really nice when buyers walk into a home is they're going to notice if it smells good. So sometimes people don't like fruity smells or flowery smells, but like a nice scent like clean linen or fresh laundry. You've seen candles and air plug-in air fresheners like that. Those are going to be a good thing to have a couple of those, especially right when you walk in the door. People really like a good smelling house. And then the other thing you might want to do is consider adding some house plants and they can be live plants or they can be fake, but greenery around the house is another way to make it feel fresh and cheerful. I always like to add some fresh fruit in the kitchen. So I used to get lemons or I used to get apples, but I was finding that they weren't staying fresh for very long. So I bought some fake lemons and they look great. And in fact, my 2 clients that sold their homes recently called them the lucky lemons because we got offers so quick. Just think about, making things fresh and bright, and that's going to go a long way towards getting your house sold. And I got a bonus tip for you. Work from home space is really important, and you may not have a specific room that you can dedicate as a home office, but everybody has a corner where you can add a table and add some pencils or things like that you'd use for work or for the kids to have a study space. And this really will go a long way towards helping your home sell. So see, nothing on this list is too hard. These were all interior ideas that you can use to update your home. Check out my next video where I'm going to be talking about ways that you can update your home on the exterior. So long for now from Susan Knows Sacramento.